and I want to use my summoner spells, I would use barrier because it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So here, don't flash because you already got, I mean, personally, I would just flash like now, just flash here, but you didn't know that Hecarim is here, so he played really well from Fog of War. So now just use barrier and don't flash, because now you're not really gonna die if you just use barrier and bot potions. You're not really gonna die. And by that, I mean the following. They have abilities. Abilities that if they don't have, especially CC, they can't kill you. Number 1, Lux Q is on cooldown. Number 2, Lux E is on cooldown. So no ability is Lux. She has only the shield, the W. Aphelios just use everything on the guy. Hecarim has no E. So now they have nothing. So if you just use potions and barrier, you're gonna get here, you're gonna get to low, and then when Hecarim wants to come here to last hit you, you flash. But if you flash now, like this, it's easy for them to just back off. They don't need to chase you. So what I would do barrier to bait, especially because barrier is just 3 minutes. So if I barrier and escape, or I flash and escape, I always used to choose barrier because barrier is less cooldown. So I would use barrier now, potions, and then I would flash after if I need to. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into this video we're gonna learn how to play AD carry for low elo. So if you're bronze, silver, gold, iron, even platinum, this is gonna be an amazing video for you because you learn proper fundamentals that can actually help you to move up on the ladder. So make sure to watch this until the end. I'm besides an AD carry specialized coach. So if you want to learn AD carry, you gotta be on this channel. Here is, I will teach you how to play AD carry properly with really good fundamentals. You don't want to miss out any bit of content from this channel. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out anything. Enjoy. We have a Janna playing against a Lux. The first plan and the most important thing is understanding that Lux is a big threat. By a big threat, I mean that she can poke you. By she can poke you, she has the ability that she can just throw at you and she's max range. When you play against a poke support like Zyra, Karma, Lux, Zerat, Vel'Koz, you want to not get pushed in. Do not let her push you. Because if she pushes you and she gets control of the lane, what happens? She pokes you. So basically what I'm saying is that if she have like 4 minions and she has like 7, the fact that she has more minions right here, it allows her to play around her own minions. And it allows her to like poke and go into the brush, like this guy right here can step into the brush because she has more minions and she's gonna poke you. So you need to maintain a wave that is bigger. You need to have those 7 minions, and she needs to have like, so you can play around them, and she needs to have less, let's say like 5. So you will be the one that is walking up on her. So plan number 1 is don't get pushed in, because that's gonna make Lux bad. And then you can poke. How? Well, with Ashe W and Janna W. Janna is a very bad support usually in early game. Nami, Lulu, Karma, Lux, they're all very good against Janna. Janna loses. But in this case, she has the Comet, which we should look at. Because a Lux with Guardians, a Lux with Aftershock, or a Lux with Comet, they are completely different. Same thing with Janna. Do you know what Aftershock, Guardians, or this support runes do? Okay. Yeah, they're just so you don't really know much about the bot lane. No problem. That means, how do I see my no problem. Yeah, so there are like some green runes that give you resistances, and they give you more HP, they give you more like shields and stuff like that. So with this, when you play with these things like this or this on support, or some supports they play with this, usually they are like more tanky, but they don't have so much damage. Looking at these abilities can be important. If you didn't play support, you can see that you're lacking a lot of knowledge, and I don't recommend you to, even in normals, even against bots, you can play a little bit of support. Okay, let's see. So let me take a look. So plan in the lane. The plan in the lane is simple. Push the wave so you don't get pushed in by Lux, and stay away of the minions and away of the Lux. If she stays on the left, sorry, on the right, you have to stay on the left and not try to match her on the same position. Why do I say that? Why do I say that you don't want to match her?
Because of his stun.
Oh, because of his stun?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because of her abilities that she can poke you easier if you stay on the same angle. So how much cooldown is, well, first of all, what does she start at level 1? E, perfect. How much cooldown is that?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. That's bad. So if you tell me it's 5 seconds and it's actually 7, I would say you're close. If it's 6, I would say you're close. If it's 8, I would say you are pretty close. The problem is not. It's far from being 6 seconds. It's 10 seconds. It's almost double. So you see, so with this lack of information, you can't get past gold ever. Why? Well, how can I play AD carry if I don't know the cooldowns of the people that I play with? Why does it matter? Well, it does, because if she uses it and she has 10 seconds, that means 10 seconds cooldown means I have like minimum 7 to 8 seconds to punish. So I can walk up, I can play aggressive, but if you say it's 5 seconds, you have like 3 to 4, maybe 4 seconds to walk up and pressure, because then you have to back off because Lux E comes back up. So it's a bit iffy. It's a bit of a red flag that we don't know support. So you W, and then you hit it, or do you hit it? Don't even know if you hit it here, but it looks like you did. Yeah, you did hit it. So you go in the lane, you W to hit it, and then you start pushing. Very, very good. You did get it by the Lux, but the positioning that you like, I love it because it's on the opposite side. You start pushing. Usually I like to ping my Janna to know that she needs to push, but I like that she's smart. Even though she's silver, she's fine. You know, she's helping me to push. Now the Lux says E, you get hit by that again, and then you try to go for a bit of a trade. Not bad, you know, you're trying to respect Lux, is not clean. Overall, it's very, very good for silver that you're thinking about it and you're caring about it. The fact that you didn't have support experience holds you back. Overall, what you play here, I can easily say you're a gold player, your clicking is good, your camera control is okay, like the movement is fine. I don't like that when this minion is low, you don't use your W. Your W range is this range. If you W this minion, what is going to happen is it's going to die and it's going to hit him. So here, right here, this is kind of like W, 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 W. What are you doing? Right? Because your W is how many seconds cooldown?
10 seconds?
10 seconds. It's 18 seconds. So you see, you don't even know the cooldowns of the champions that you play. No problem. But this is important because if I play, let's say, I don't know, Ezreal, and I Q the minions, I know a Q of the Ezreal is like 4 seconds at level 3. 4 seconds, and I waste my cooldown on the minion. 4 seconds cooldown is they can punish me, which is not recommended to use abilities on the minions on most of the champions. But if you use your W on the minions and it's 18 seconds on Ashe, 18 seconds, that is so. If I play with you and I play Blitz, which has 20 seconds cooldown on the hook, and I go in the lane and the first thing that I do, I hook a minion, and you see me hooking the minion, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is Blitz trolling? That's the same thing on Ashe. You using the W only on the wave is usually bad unless you want to recall, push fast, and get away of that case. So W is good to hit champions usually, or if you want to hit the minions, use it so you can hit minions and champions. Like this kind of W waste is not ideal. At least you try to use the Lux and it didn't use it on the wave. So avoid using W on the wave and try to hit people. So W usage is bad. Then you have wording and other things. Let's see. You're trying to walk up. You're trying to keep the wave here. This is correct. You don't get pushed in by Lux. I don't like your positioning here because, well, you can probably think why. Like you're too close to the brush so she can E. You can do the same thing from here like this and then just back off. And then you do that. So your positioning in the laning phase is more than silver. It's gold. You dodge beautifully the Ashe, the Lux E. And you can see what I say about the bronze Ws. Look at this W. Like, oh, I'm gonna lose this minion. Let me W. Like, yeah, but now you're 18 seconds on cooldown. Why is this bad?
Because they can attack me.
Exactly, and you can't really attack back very much. You can because you have the minions, but you don't have your ability. So, yeah, not ideal. Let's put it like that. Then you try to kind of like push. Try to hit the minions, hit the mana on the minions, no problem. And then now, right here, she uses the Q, so she has no Q. And the wave is in this position right here. And as we can see right here, like this wave right here, we have 6 minions and they're like kind of low. Some of them are like chunked. You have these casters that are full HP, so we have 2 minions. And this wave is a 6 minion wave, like a normal wave. So we have 2 plus 6, and they have here 8, and they have here 6, but we're gonna put 6 minus because, or like minus 6 because it's 6, but 2 of them are chunked. So this wave right here, the position of the wave is very bad. Why do I say that the position of the wave is bad?
Because of a jungler.
Yes. So the position of the wave is bad because this is the middle of the lane. Like when your wave is, enemy wave is here and your wave is there, I can't even throw it. And this is on their side. Do you see that? This is the middle of the lane and you're on their side. So you would like to fix this wave state. You would like to reset the waves in the middle by what? How do you do that?
Last hitting.
Last hitting?
Yeah.
So if I have 8 minions right here and they have 6 and I'm last hitting these 6 minions and Aphelios is last hitting these 8 minions, what is going to happen with the wave?
2 of mine pushing to them.
True. So the wave is going to sit there and the wave is going to push into them, but slowly. So the next wave that is here that is going to come from base soon is going to come here. So it's going to keep our waves in this position. So the worst thing that you can do here is, yes, last hitting, the worst thing. Because you're playing it slow, you're keeping the wave here. The more time Aphelios and Janna and Lux stay here, the more time Hecarim has to gank. It's 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Usually after 3:15 you can receive a gank, and after 3:30 they will be on the river because of the scuttle. 3:30 the scuttle spawns. You know that because you're a jungle.
Yes.
So this is 3:03. You're not very greedy to stay here, but it will be. It will become soon. So you need to push this wave into the tower. If you push this wave into the tower, your blue minions in the tower, the next wave that comes from base, enemy wave and your wave right here, they're gonna meet in the middle. If the waves are where you're staying, this is bronze wave state. Why? Is because you have to stay there to last it. It's greedy, you're overextended, they can poke you, it's bad. But if you push into the tower and then the waves meet in the middle, then you're gonna have in the middle the wave. What does it mean? That means to farm, you need to stay in the middle or around the middle of the lane like this, which means if enemy Hecarim wants to gank, it's not impossible, but it's a lot harder than what you showed me right here. Like this is just free meat, free kill. You see? So you see this wave state, and if your enemy jungle is top, you don't care. You stay here, you poke, whatever you want to do, but you don't know. So this position, you don't like it, just push it hard into the tower. Push it hard into the tower. You get a bit of that. And then now, because you see the wave stays here, because you're last hitting, it's staying here, and now it's like, oh, I crashed the wave, No, we didn't crash the wave. Because our next wave, how do I see next wave? I look at my own minion wave. I know that if I look at my own minion wave, I know their minion wave is there, which means this is not going to crash. So if this wave doesn't crash and it stays here, that is very bad. Very, very bad. Why? Well, jungle ganks, like poke. I mean, if Nasus wants to gank you, he can't. They are in the tower. If Hecarim wants to gank you, he can. There's like so many reasons why this is like very, very, very bad. You had to push it. You had to be like, now it's so late. You're so like here. I said, okay, you didn't push it. You're gonna die. You're gonna see on the replay because you had to push there. You had to do it. Okay, let's see the next one. So how to play the lane? We didn't have a plan. Hello Blades is bad. W usage is bad. How you go E and when you go for a word. So right here, you push, fine. Try to go into the brush. You cannot recall here because you only have 600 gold and your HP is not that low to recall. So you decide to stay. You put a word into the brush. You had 2 words. Usually I like to, with 2 words you can place 1. You're staying pretty far from the Lux. You W her beautiful W. And you respect it as good as you could with the Lux E. And now Hecarim comes because we don't have a word. So if someone looks at this mistake, he's going to say that the mistake was here, but the mistake is not here. The mistake is at 3 minutes and 10 seconds when you didn't push, because if you push and have the waves in the middle, or word, because of course when you push, you can actually word, because when you push, the wave is in the tower, so you can go for a ward. You have time to go for a ward. You ward and you go back to lane. If the wave is in the middle and you go for a ward, like you did in the game, because this is why I give you this example, because you did in the game, wave is in the middle and you go for a ward, they can catch you, or they can just go on you. So you want to keep them busy first. Push them to the tower, then go forward. So this is why here, it's gonna sound crazy, but you almost died here because of what you did a minute ago, that it didn't push and it didn't go forward. This situation will never exist if you do that. And let's see how you eat though, because you eat somewhere. Okay, you did E here though, which is not bad, but you should do it on the Krug or on here, like this. Because you see how you eat here. So what did you see? You see the blue, which is good. You see the wolves, which is good, but look at this.
Yeah.
Like you like mountains, you like nature, to see like you don't see much either. So it's like,
Yes.
so if you do it like this, maybe you're gonna see him more. But yeah, just aim for the red or for the Krugs, whatever you prefer. Challenger players, they will do it to Krugs, but you can also do red, it's not bad. Okay, you push, almost died. Let's see what happens here. I also don't like how you played it here. I would personally, if I die and I want to use my summoner spells, I would use barrier first. Because it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So here, don't flash because you already got, I mean, personally, I would just flash like now. Just flash here. But you didn't know that Hecarim is here, so he played really well from Fog of War. So now just use barrier and don't flash, because now you're not really gonna die if you just use barrier and bot potions. You're not really gonna die. And by that, I mean the following. They have abilities. Abilities that if they don't have, especially CC, they can't kill you. Number 1, Lux Q is on cooldown. Number 2, Lux E is on cooldown. So no ability is Lux. She has only the shield, the W. Aphelios just use everything on the guy. Hecarim has no E. So now they have nothing. So if you just use potions and barrier, you're gonna get here, you're gonna get to low, and then when Hecarim wants to come here to last hit you, you flash. But if you flash now, like this, it's easy for them to just back off. They don't need to chase you. So what I would do barrier to bait him, to make him think, hey bro, you can kill me. Especially because barrier is just 3 minutes. So if I barrier and escape, or I flash and escape, I always used to choose barrier, because barrier is less cooldown. So I'll use barrier now, potions, and then I would flash after if I need to. Here you did it the other way, and this is why it didn't work. Are you having trouble converting your early game advantages into wins? Feel like your damage output is lower than it should be, and you feel like you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing really the results? My name is Pizais, with a track record of coaching over 3,659 players with ranks between Iron and Challenger. Here is what I've accomplished with my clients. Right here you can see Silver 1 to Emerald 4 in 1 month time with 1 coaching session. This guy right here got to Grandmaster in NA after, when the first coaching session we've done, he was hard stuck in Diamond 2. Alex right here, he was Gold 4 1 year and a half ago, and he got to Grandmaster 800 LPP after the coaching session. Here is his master account after just being a gold player a year and a half ago. This is what the coaching session can do to your gameplay. And here is something that you might find inspiring. I've personally climbed from Iron to Diamond with dealing with 200 ping. Now I'll actually get Master Tier with 200 ping on this account that you're gonna see right now. As you can see right here, this is Emerald 1 with very decent win rates on some of the champions, and I'm playing pretty well in high Emerald to low Diamond. And I actually play Ezreal as well, as you guys can see right here, and I'm not really scared. If I can achieve this against high Emerald players and low Diamonds playing with such a huge handicap, 200 ping Ezreal, imagine what we can accomplish together with you playing under optimal conditions. Are you ready to see the real progress that you can do? Go to pizais.com and book your coaching session now. Let's improve and get better together. It is a big mistake because this shows that you're not paying attention to the abilities that are using in the lane. To recap, we have Lux Q, we have the Aphelios Q with the red gun, which probably don't know Aphelios, but no problem. But the concept is Hecarim has nothing, Lux has nothing, Aphelios has nothing. So if you use your potions and you bait them here, you're going to be really low HP, Hecarim is going to be there, you flash out of the tower, you start hitting him, and the tower kills him. Because now, He can easily back off. He didn't bait him. And then you forgot about the body, you forgot about the potions. So yeah, there is that. Okay. Then you go to the lane. Oh yeah, here you slow push, which is amazing because if Aphelios is gonna recall right here, if you push this wave, the next wave just respawn. So that will mean that if you try to push this wave into the tower, you won't be able to crush. But why do I say that you won't be able to crush in time?
So the next one is coming.
True. The next one is coming. So you can't push now. The play that you did is absolutely smart. In 99% of the cases, you won't push here. The problem is that you are in the 1% situations. You stopped his recall, which means, yes, now you have time. Why? It's because the time he needs to walk into the tower, he needs to recall, he needs to come back in the... That's going to take a long time. If this guy is right now in base, what you did here, Edward, is very good. It's amazing. It's usually good. Yeah, but League of Legends is not about being a robot and like doing every, game the same thing. It's about understanding how to adapt. So now you have to adapt. He's here. So what I will do, I'll do the ding ding ping, the push ping. Do you know the push ping? Do you know there is a assistance ping? That one you know? Like when you press the... Okay, I shouldn't go there. So when you press down and you press assistance, like you press the wheel and you press down, assistance. Okay, let me show you. So you need to communicate with your support here because you want her to know that you want to push. Yeah, so the bottom line here is that you need to make it clear that you want to push because Aphelios just press B. The wave is there, so you can easily push like fast. Like now, just push it. Because if you keep it here, he has so much time to come back in the lane. Like he has so much time to come back. Just push it. And you have to ping Jana as well, of course. So this is a mistake because now you're like waiting. And yes, true, some minions will kill each other, so he will miss like 2 minions. But if you push him in the tower, you can get plates because he recalled so late. And especially right here, when I was in this specific case, I said, your wave is slow pushing to them. It is bad. What did I mean when I said that? Let me just... Here. I said the wave is slow pushing to them. That is bad. What did I mean when I said this? What do I mean by slow pushing to them? So where is this wave pushing?
Yeah, to them.
To them, but how do you know that?
I got more minions.
True. You got a lot more minions. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they have... Well, this is a cannon wave as well. So they have 7. But we're also having a wave here. So it's like 7 plus 7 against 7. So it's like a lot more minions. So this wave is pushing to them. You don't like this because if the wave stays here, we already talked about it. Yeah. They're gonna back off, stay here, wait the wave to come into them, and if we get ganked, it's not gonna be nice. So here you should push. And you should push now hard and crush it. Because if you're gonna wait for the next wave that just spawned in base and they somehow freeze it and they keep it here, it's gonna be bad. Of course, in this specific case, there are so many blue minions that they can't do that, but it's still bad to not crush there. Because if you did crush, as you can see, they would not be able to gank. Why? Well, this wave will be in the tower, and Aphelios has to give up these minions, which I doubt he will do it, to follow the gank. Because you were like grandpa level and you were like safe, slow zoning, and not pushing here, you missed that time. So what do I mean? Well, because you missed that time, now he was able to gank. So a player here will be like, oh, I'm getting camped, it's so hard. But here, if this is a platinum player, he will never ever get this gank. This gank would not even be possible. Why? Because of the wave management. And we forgot about the potions again. But no problem. That can happen. Then you recall, you look at the wave, you buy items. Then you go there, no problem. E. Let's see the next problem, but I don't remember the word. Go for word. There is one play when you go for a word. Was it here maybe? No, I don't think. I think it's after this a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see it from the beginning. Because it's quite huge. Your wording is definitely... Let's see when you use your word here. So I think you use your word here. But you use it in this brush. And then you just die. Yeah, you just word this brush. You don't really use your word like in the river, do you? Yeah, this means you actually do it after. Okay, let's see if there is any other mistake so we don't waste the flash. Yes, I remember that when I told you to use your barrier. Just push wave with 500. Yes, we know it when you were in a greedy position. 600 crash. Okay, so I guess it's like... Let's see if we talked about this thing so we don't miss them. Okay. It's really good that I can spend more time with you. You only stayed an hour and 11 minutes. So, because I want to take all of the time. This is just identifying the mistakes that you're doing wrong. It's good that the game was FF because we can talk about this. It's a lot of mistakes, so it's better that we have more time to see what is going on here. Oh yeah, I told you to push here. I told you about the push. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen here. So now it's like a bit hard because you're already very behind in terms of... well, you're not very behind. It's still winnable. In terms of your click accuracy, this is pretty good. In terms of your camera control, from someone that played jungle before, your camera control is amazing. So you have like a lot of fundamentals that are good, especially for a jungle main. Your kiting is not the best, and I'll show you what I mean soon. 600 crash. Okay. Ability usage 830. Yeah, I think it's when you're using your... okay, so now you die. Nothing you can really do there. Oh, this one. I love it. Oh, this one. Oh. Okay. So you come back in the lane phase. Aphelios is on his way. You slow push this one. Absolutely okay. Absolutely okay. This is good. You're slow push. Very good. This is normal. This is just normal. Then you start the push, which is not really that good. You should have waited Janna to be a bit closer. And then you shouldn't be here when you push. You should wait here, the wave, your wave here, to come here. And you should push it from this position compared to what you did, Edward, here, which is you pushed now. And then when you crash from here. You see this?
Yeah.
So next time, just be closer to your tower. And now you cannot go for a word. I know you're scared. I know that enemy jungle can be here. But the wave is here. If enemy Lux is here or Aphelios is soon here, you can't go like, oh, I'm gonna go for a word. What did I tell you have to do? Push the wave, get it under the tower, and then go for a word. Why? Why does it matter? Well, it does, because if you push the wave first from being here, Aphelios and Lux can't follow because they have the minions and you can go for a word. But if you face check now, Hecarim can be here. If you stay there and push, Hecarim can still gank you, but at least you're here and you can run.
Yes.
Very important. So your wave management and your wording is very, very bad. It's like definitely bronze level. And then you have the mechanics, which is definitely gold level, like it's higher than silver. And I don't know your rotations because I helped you with going top, going mid a bit. My instinct tells me that we also need to slowly work on that, but early game is definitely the big thing. Like when to push, when to recall, how to poke. Cooldown understanding is a huge one, which is most likely we need to work on that. Here, okay, you're slow pushing. Hecarim ganks you. Well, we even talked about it, right? Like now, you slow push this, and when this wave is here, you can push it fast. Because this is slow pushing into them. This is going slowly into them. So when you're in this position, you gotta push. You gotta push hard because you don't like this specific position, this specific side of the lane. So now you had to push. You had to push. You had to push. If you had pushed this gank does not ever work because you have no minions. And again, he's gonna be 1v2. Aphelios can't follow. So it's gonna sound funny, but you will never get ganked in this game if you play clean with the wave management. And usually wave management, you have to get good wording to not get ganked. But wave management in this case could have prevented you getting ganked. And now you can just ulti him. Just ult. Why? Well, stun him, he's close to the Janna, which means we easily chunk him. And if you ulti him and stun him for a little bit, you can also help with your positioning here. Because if you're there and he ults you, he's gonna fear you into the enemies. But if you're here, you ulti and you move here, at least you're here. You still has flash, but let's not use flash. This W is so bad, you can kill him so easy there. Huge mistake. Number one, you need to play support to understand the cooldowns. Number two, you need to watch pro players to see how they use their Ashe ultimate. Because your ultimate Ashe, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to say the rank because it's embarrassing. But I'm going to show you why I want to say it's a bad rank. Okay, 920. Look again. 1030 kiting. Okay. Yeah, okay. 1030 kiting. 1030 kiting. Your kiting is a bit slow and you can only kite when you have a lot of items. And I think you need the drill. But here, right here, this is so funny. When he goes on you with Aphelios like this, you have a big ability that can stop him. What is that ability?
Slow.
Slow? Which one?
Yeah, slow.
Slow? Which?
The normal attack.
Normal attack. But if you normal attack, he can click here and he can just go and kill you.
Ulti.
Okay. What does ulti do? It stuns.
Stun.
Is it better than a slow? Well, yes. Stun. Hello, yeah, of course. So ult right now.
Yes.
Just now. So you can get distance here and then you can kite him. And you can kite him. Like here, kite him. Hit him, run back. Hit him, run back. Hit him, run. This is so, like, this is definitely like bronze level. And because you have two modes, which is like what I call a bronze level. Like here, you have running, doubling, running, or a mode of hitting. But I don't really have the mode of kiting, as in that case right there. Like in that case, like there. Okay, I don't have like here. Just ult and start kiting him. Okay, sorry. Like he's here. I have ult and kite. Auto run away. Auto run away. Auto run away. W. And then do something as you auto attack. Like just kite him. Because here, this is like what I call grandpa level. You didn't use ult.
Yes.
And then like running. And then heal. And then now you ult. And then kite. Keep kiting. Like super slow. Super slow. We're not going to think about this for now because we're going to need to stay past 2 hours in this session to improve this. And I need to give you some drills because you need to improve your ultimate. Your ultimate is just crazy. You're going to see very soon. Then I had you to go in bot. Oh yeah, here. This is here. Oh god. Right here. You are alone. Janna is not here. Be careful. You can't play aggressive. Lux is mid, Aphelios is here. You can try to ulti, but you didn't think you can kill him. He has red white, so you can't kill him. Red white is a very strong combo 1v1. You can't kill him 1 versus 1. The problem is that this is not 1 versus 1. The moment you see Janna right here and he goes for this minion, ult. Why? Because we're 1v2. How do we know? Well, we saw Lux mid like 2 seconds ago. So
yes,
now,
yes.
when he goes for this minion.
Yeah, a few seconds later, I ulted him more.
Yeah,
then
because
he flashed away.
You W first, but like, why W? Just ult. Because W is just a slow. And then now, why stop for a minute? Ult, man. You're still like, so the hitbox is huge. So pay attention to my cursor. Do you think I hit this ulti? I mean, you have to be crazy to say yes. Do you think I hit this ulti?
No.
No. Do you think I hit this ulti?
No.
Crazy. Do you think I hit this ulti?
No.
No, exactly. You don't hit it. You have to hit it. Well, you have to aim it. Do you think I hit this ulti?
Maybe yes.
So pay attention to this. No. Do you think I hit
No.
this ulti?
No.
Boom. Boom.
Oh.
Boom. Boom. See, that's why you get coaching, is because you can't learn this by yourself very easy. So the hitbox is very fat, as you can see right here.
Yeah.
So what I mean is that this is impossible to miss. Why? Well, just because the distance is not really, like, as you can see, even if you miss it a little bit,
Yes.
even if you miss, okay, now it's missed, and now it's like, okay, and then same thing here. Like really hard to. Some people say that it's harder to miss than to aim it. See, that's why you need to ulti here, and then this is so like you can even ulti here, ulti. He has no way to ult, and now you can't ult because Lux came like in like 2 seconds. You see, this is why when I saw you have 5 kills per game on Ashe, I knew you don't know how to use your spells. Because if you know how to use your ulti, it's really easy to get kills. It's really easy to get kills. And then now you have to play safe. You have to play safe. Hecarim comes, ult. This guy, stun this motherfucker in the tower. Even if you chunk him like this and he ult, that's good. So ult. Even now, ult. Like, he thinks he can just go in, go out. Like, who do you think he is? So your ultimate is iron level. You're never ulting. You're never getting kills. You can see it now. Okay, Heka ult. R again, camera. Okay, this was a camera control problem. This is like, usually this doesn't happen, but unfortunately you also have camera control problems. You need to see the people HP. Because sometimes there are like seconds where like, you see? Okay, now you see his HP. And you have to like see him and Janna and Lux. Like here, you need to see his HP. Because if you want to ulti him and predict where he is, you need to see him. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, people don't know this. But if you move, pay attention to my cursor. You see how hard it is to see where I am? Why? It's because when I pay attention to a champion, how he moves, I look at the big HP bar. You see? So if you're having your camera like this and you see nothing, I mean, good luck to you, because you're not going to know when to ulti. So be careful with your camera. Just move it a bit more up so you can see his HP. And why it matters is the following. It's because this guy was low. He was walking up to the minions. He was alone and he didn't ulti him because Lux was still back. Like here, just ult. Good, but now it's late. But you see, 2 minutes it took you to ult.
Yes.
2 minutes. Crazy. Okay, next mistake. 1730 kite. Okay, you have to remind me next time. Let's not talk about kiting because it's going to take too much time. I need to give you a drill, but let's go step by step, because if I tell you like 10 things to work on, it's going to be impossible. Yeah, okay, let me tell you. Like here, I saw you don't know how to kite because Hecarim had no ulti. So when he's here, you flash. Very nice flash. Start kiting. Auto him. Auto him here. Move here. Auto attack him again. Move here. Because here, you see that you W when he's in front of you. Slow him before he gets to you. Because you flash. And you're here. Attack him. Move here. Attack him again when he's going to be here. Move here. You kite. This is called kiting. Moving like this. Attack. Moving. Attack. Moving. Like this. See?
Yeah.
Very, very important. Yeah, no problem. I mean, we need to go step by step. And then you just have, holy shit. Okay, let's give you a bit of a spoiler. I think it's not going to be good. Clicks is okay. 2600 bronze. Okay, I don't know what I meant there, but let's see. 2100. 2100. You don't have engage in this team. Atrox, any T-burst is not engaged. Or Malphite Ashe ulti. This is a reliable engage. Shen E, Shaco Q, you can't say, oh, we have Shaco Q engaged. No, it's not really engage. So you need to hit ulti to win this game. So now you can ping on my way and you can ult because you have CC follow up. Annie has T-burst. Annie has this range. Ping on my way, she moves in. I see the positioning of Annie. You can ulti this guy. He's dead. You missed the opening. So if this is a gold player, he would have 5 kills, blind with 200 ping. Why? Just because he would know when to ult. No mechanics. 0. Like playing with 3 fingers. Why? Because he would know when to ult. He would look at Annie. He will know, hey, Annie means CC. CC means skill. I ulti someone, I have more CC because Annie has CC on my ult. Especially because she's human and she walks up to the target. You missed another opening. Every time when you see R here, you just miss kills after kills after kills. So let's see the next one. 2100. So you missed. Let's see when you can ult again. Okay, you missed that word, no problem. We don't care about the mistakes that you can see. Let's give you something that you can't see. And now we have ult. Let's see. That ulti is a bit crazy because, okay, Annie looks in position, but that's a bit deep. Tierlists is not close anymore. Let's see if we have another ulti. Okay, ulti on Aphelios, she's too far with Annie. So maybe you don't kill him. Okay, ult. Why? Because Janna is close enough and she's very squishy with Lux. Ult. And Annie is also like relatively close. So you had another opening right there. The next opening, right here. Pay attention to this. You have ult. So you just have to know to ult when your people are around you. So if you ulti now, it's kind of bad because you see the people are facing this side. So they are close to you, but they're facing this side. So don't ult. Don't ult. Don't ult. Don't ult. Don't ult. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, you can do it now. And why do I say you can do it now? Well, pay attention to the Annie Benny. See, she's looking like she's gonna fall. I mean, the rise, she can play like this, but the rise is on the screen. So if you ult, she's gonna go in, no matter how bronze she is. Because here I'm teaching you how to play in silver. I'm not teaching you how to play in challenger. That's why I say you need to look at the body language of ult. She's pretty close to the guy. So you missed the opening. And even now, okay, your camera is also kind of bad because you need to see the people movement. But yeah, ult. Even here, because she had T-burst. Even there, you could have just ulted. Which is, yeah, you're just missing kill after kill after kill after kill. And if you ulti now, it's just Annie is not here. And then now, ult. Why? Well, Annie is here. Ult. Any range is like this. If you just ult him for like even a second, okay, it's gonna be a second and a half. Even a second, he's just getting one shot. So here I was like literally laughing because when I saw Annie is in position and he don't ult, I was like, really? He played jungle. If he played Hecarim or Shaco there, he just dies instantly. And then guess what happened in the next team fight? Pay attention to any damage without anyone helping her. Pay attention to Hecarim. This was Annie.
Yes.
So you just had to hit the ulti. This is why I say that you're gonna hear, I said 2 things. You will win. So a gold player, like a high gold player, could be a boosted Ashe first time. But if he's a good AD carry, knows when to ward, knows when to recall, knows the abilities of people and cooldown, he will win this game. But another player could be a pretty bad AD carry, a mediocre AD carry, but a very good Ashe. He will still win this game. A good AD carry will win this game through fundamentals. A good Ashe will win this game through his ultimates. So you weren't, like we had mistakes with not being a good AD carry because fundamentals issues, but also your ultimates were like not good. Okay, let's see. 20-0-0. I think even here. Let's see, Annie is here. She has T-burst. Don't ult. Okay, now you can ult. So you can see I say don't ult. Like ulting here, she's too far away. Ulting here, she's too far away. But ulting here,
Yes.
it's good. I mean, okay, choose whoever you want. I would go on Rise usually because Annie is closer to Rise, but even though Aphelios can be good because Anasus is in position. Of course, sometimes you also have to think about the clans, but they don't have clans because silver players are not humans. They don't think about, much. They just try to play. So you can punish that. And then 2200, and then he just ulted here. See, like 4 minutes, just any ulti here. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, it can work, but I mean, not really, because Nasus has a W, which is a slow, and you have the tornado. You had Annie with you, and you didn't ulti for her, because that's the stun that you want a follow-up. Because if you ulti someone and then Nasus is gonna slow him, it's annoying for the guy that gets slowed, but it's not a good CC to follow up on. Okay, and then 2330, which is this one. Let's see. And then I want to see why did I say here? Okay, kiting we don't look at. We look at bronze. 2600. I don't know why. Oh, yes. Ult. Just because if he ults you right here, he's gonna fear you into his team. But if you ulti him now, you can reposition it yourself right here. And of course, from here you ulti, you click on him to attack him, you move here. Click on him to attack him, you move here. You kite him. But you just kite like this towards your tower. Because here, this guy was crazy. And even now, ult. Because you have Janna with you, so you can kill him. Ult. Even here, just ult. And now you did ult, but so late. Every single time is like incredibly late. Just incredibly late. 2600 bronze. I don't know why I meant here. Oh, yeah, shit. This one. You need to play for your team. You need to stay mid. You're 400 gold. And you're staying mid beautifully. You need to stay mid to push. Ryze is dead. You have 3 people mid. Correct decision making by you. Here you could recall after this. You decided to stay. Because they are fighting, no problem. 700 gold is not that big. You do have a bit of a low mana. But the fact that you stayed is good. You use your flash right here. No problem at all. You could recall here. Because you have 1000 gold. So you have pickaxe. But you stayed. Because you got the potion. You killed the Lux. Olaf is bot. You push one more wave. Not bad. You push one more wave. Maybe you wanted to get BF sword. Which is a very important item. After this I would recall. Because no one is pushing with you. People are like coming back to the mid. And then you don't want to push by yourself. You can recall. But maybe I was like, he should recall, especially because the Drake is 20 seconds. So if he recalls, spend his gold and come to the Drake, it's going to have the gold spent. So it's going to have more damage. So now you didn't need to stay. See? You didn't need to stay here. And then you stayed, you push, but now you can't follow the Drake. Because you don't have HP and you didn't spend your gold. It's a big mistake. You should have recalled before the Drake spawns. And now you move to the Drake, which is very greedy because Ryze can be here. So the first mistake is not looking at your gold and not looking at your minimap and pushing when you shouldn't push and everyone is like recalling and you're staying on the map. Number 2 here is you're staying around your teammates, which just to make them secure Drake. This is not bad. It's good. And now you shouldn't fight. Just run. Don't doubly run. Because if we get the Drake, run. That's why you were here. The only reason why I didn't recall here with so much gold is because I wanted to save my team from the Drake. And you have your ulti, so you're safe. So you shouldn't W. The moment you see the Drake is done, run. Just run. And here, you're useless for the fight. Recall. Okay, not now. But if you stay into the fight, you get hit by anything, you die. So pay attention to what you do here. Just recall. Look at your gold. Oh, but I'm gonna help them. Okay, so if Hecarim is gonna ulti you, you die instantly. If Lux is there and she's gonna QE, you die instantly. If Aphelios is gonna ulti you, you die instantly. Okay, so then what is the reward? You have no mana, you can't help, and you're gonna die in a second. Why not abandon them? Look, first mistake, staying when you shouldn't stay when everyone is recalling. Second mistake, overextending when you're super low HP and putting yourself into a situation where even if you hit the enemies, you're not gonna do damage because you have no mana. But more importantly, you will put yourself into a big risk. This was today's coaching session, and I think it's enough if We call it a day.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.